Hello and welcome to the No Faces Comic Chat. I'm your host, Bub, and today with me as always, we have the one, the only, the Metarog.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Great to be back. 2 days in a row with you, Bub. I tell you, it's amazing.
I know, it's amazing we haven't killed each other yet. That's what's amazing.
Because we live a few hundred miles apart, so I guess that helps.
There's still time. All right, let's see. We got well, I don't know if anybody else is joining us. It's so funny because we have this old chat going, right? We drop the link and stuff, and then some people are real chatty in the chat, but then they don't show up. So it's like, what's going on here? So I guess I'll have to go back to properly inviting people, which I've been trying to get away from. It just takes too much time to find a worthy candidate. There's so few out there. All right. So go ahead, Roger. Why don't you tell us who all is joining us? Some tailgating and some here proper.
Yeah, the tailgaters today were Ranger Sly, who called you out on the misspelling of the title as
incorrectly called.
Right. Well, you did a quick turnaround there. And of course, James, our buddy Las Cruces, always here. Always, even before we start, what a great supporter of this community. Always have a comment from him every video. No exceptions there. Rayman, our buddy from yesterday, Wolverine, man, he was killing it last night, I tell you. Our buddy Kevin Taylor, who's always sending us those Instagrams when he actually doesn't see the show live. He'll send us the Instagrams of what he would participate. Jambo, I call him, hey, come on, come on with us,
yeah, what's he doing?
Come on, are you repairing air conditioners? No, come on. Lady F is here, the magnificent Lady F from last night as well. What a great time I had with you guys. Brett Bottomley, again, one of the ubiquitous No Faces chat supporters, and Super Russ 9000, my buddy from North Carolina. Christina Payne is here, another great supporter here of the No Faces chat. Thank you all for stopping by. It is a pleasure to see you.
Yes, it is a pleasure to see you. Yes, what a bunch of great. He says, okay. So does that mean he's going to hop on, or I don't know. See, I send the link through Instagram, and I know that's not one of Jambo's favorite ways of communicating. He much prefers low tones and grunts. So we're gonna
smoke signals and railroad tracks.
So all right, so it's all good.
Where's the link?
It's on Instagram, IG.
You can put it in
the house too. IG, Instagram. It's
hey, hello. How you doing?
Look in your messages.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes. Hope everyone's doing well. Glad to see everybody. However that looks. I'm a little in the fog. I'm a little in the haze over my big win last night on the semi quarterly Metarog special of rules, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Every time I mix up the rules, I don't want anybody to get complacent, think they can work the system.
That's how it goes. So, but we had a great time showing off our horror comics last night, by topic, and we really enjoyed that. Everybody had a good time. A good time was had by all. I laughed so hard when I was done with that stream. My side was hurting. It was literally hurting. Busted a seam laughing. It was great. So
there were a couple times I saw you there, and I was like, let me give him a moment to repose himself, because you were just losing.
I had a great time. Sometimes it's good to have a good time. That's all.
Yep, absolutely. Always a good time with you and the gang there. I mean, it's like it's sort of like a formula there, right? That you put all of us together, it's going to be a good time, guaranteed.
Yeah, unfortunately for some. That's how it is. We had a great time. Jambo, I'll email you the link if you really make me. But again, I'm a little busy. But hop on. All right. What was I? Oh yeah. So today, if you all couldn't tell, we are we're gonna do a little focus on Captain America, as as Ranger pointed out. And did I spell it wrong in the thumbnail, or did I spell it wrong in the title?
In the title, on the YouTube title.
Oh, good. That's good. I can fix that. I'm not making a new thumbnail, but I'll fix the title. I don't think I can fix it while we're live, but afterwards I can fix it. So I'll get right on that. Just hold your horses. I'm all over it. Let's see what else.
Just seeing if you guys are on the ball here, if you guys are paying attention, that's all.
Yeah, we're all over it here. Don't worry. Yeah, it's all just a big test.
There you go.
Yeah. So tonight we're gonna go over some them there Captain American. Let's see. Roger, I just have to ask, do you have any golden age cap or any very early cap?
No, I have only the Silver Age and newer. I do have this reprint here, but that's it.
All right, we will do the reprint work. So that makes you up first. So all right, here we go. We're just gonna focus a little bit on Captain America. I promise it won't be a 7-day multi-channel episode crossover like Bill and Roger do, and really everyone in Roger does. Bless their hearts.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, everybody taps you for that in-depth deep dives. But we're not doing all that today. We're just going to hit some highlights, talk about some of our favorite storylines if they happen to come up, and a little bit how Cap's changed through the years, and that's pretty much it. So this is going to be a high level overview of Captain America. We're just hitting this is the greatest hits album, if you will. All right. So Roger, let's talk about early days of Cap, including creators and of course original inceptions.
Right. Well, I know, but he was created Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Back in 1941, as Jambo would say. And if you look to the left here, that is his
your left or our left?
My left. I don't know. Whatever, left. Right. You will see Cap with his triangular shield. He only used that in his very first appearance, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. They made away with it because they wanted him to be able to throw it besides just being able to shield himself. Of course, back then we were just about to get into, World War II was going on. We weren't in there yet, I believe, when he was created, but it was imminent, but pretty much everybody knew that at the time that it was going to be happening. And of course, then he went ahead and fought alongside the servicemen in the comics. And one of the differences, obviously, is that Cap back then was a little more, aggressive. Obviously, you're talking about life and death situations that he was being put in, so he had to be he had an enemy of the country besides personal enemies like the Red Skull, etc. were around back then and haunted him quite a bit. And of course,
School Marm Sly is calling foul here. I heard you say Simon and Kirby.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's
I
right.
Don't know.
Yes, it's Simon and Kirby, not Stan Lee and Kirby.
You didn't say Stan Lee, did you?
I did, but that's not who I meant.
There's
sorry.
There's a picture of Simon and Kirby showing. I don't believe it.
I did. I'm sorry. I was
look, there's another one. Maybe
I was pressing my Captain America. I was pressing my Captain America 100.
Oh, look at that! I gotta say, between spelling Captain wrong once out of twice. And confusing Lee and
Yes, I apologize. Yes,
look, we got Super Us adjusting his Velcro underwear to come on the show, or whatever that noise is. He's probably pulling books.
Yes, that's true. Stan Lee didn't come on to Captain America until much later. That's true. I'm sorry. I was pressing Captain America 100, and I guess I'm
sorry. I allowed them to interrupt you. Go ahead.
And of course, he had his, Bucky came along a little bit afterwards. He was sort of like the mascot of the his outfit, I suppose.
Mhm.
Back I keep this back here because it's a cool little synopsis of who Captain America, his origins, et cetera, and it takes you through some of the highlights about the Shield, and how he was, obviously everybody knows his origins, that he wanted to be enrolled, he wanted to fight, but he was 4F, or whatever it is when you're not up physically up to the task, I suppose. But he was tagged because he was just so he just had an incredible want and will to be part of the America's defense, and he volunteered into a very experimental process that had a high chance of killing him, because it had never been tried before on, I believe, anything. Of course, everybody knows he survived.
Not even a monkey.
Not that I know of. I don't recall. I mean, his origins have been told so many times, but I don't recall any that said that they had been tried on anybody previously.
I don't believe so either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Again, what can you say about this character? Somebody who would put their life on the line for their country directly. I mean, not like you're saying if you go to war, there's always a chance you'll be killed, but here it's even previous to that, just to be able to fight, just to be able to be in the fight. But again, in those times, he was a little bit different, obviously drawn by Kirby and just
Stan Lee.
No. No.
Oh, it was his brother.
No. Sorry. I have read a few of the Golden Agers. I think Al Alvison did him for a while, and they are they're pretty cool in and of themselves. So he was a little scrawnier. Some artists had him a little scrawnier, but obviously he was the peak of human. Essentially he was the peak human. He was as strong as humans could get, as I guess as tough, whatever, reflexes, all that stuff, stamina, et cetera. So he wasn't necessarily superhuman, but the pinnacle, absolute, Olympic level stuff, even above that a human could get. So for those reasons, I think he's a really cool character. He is not. I guess he had a time where he did have superhuman strength, but that was later on. That a writer, I think Englehart maybe gave him superhuman strength for a while. But normally he was just a very, very top level human.
Mm-hmm. Which changes down the line. If you would just take a moment to comment on D-Man,
Demolition Man. Yes, that was a partner of his, very, very brief, really. Actually, I think his name was Dennis Dunphy, and he went through the one of those the processes by the what was that called? The Power Broker, to become strong. But yeah, his costume was sort of a combination of Daredevils and Wolverines.
Right.
And later on, the process was killing him or something, but he got cured later on, and I think he became the leader of the Night People, if I recall correctly.
I like D-Man. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's
kind of a fun little side character rolling through there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. Let's see. So that takes us mostly through the Golden Age. Oh, that's cheating, Roger.
Okay.
All right. So we have the Silver Age. We have the Silver Age appearance of Captain America. But go ahead, and before I move to Silver Age proper, let's talk about that shameful thing you put up there.
Shameful. Okay. No, I just put it up because it's sort of a transition. I mean, now he's actually fighting in World War II there. This is a Silver Age story, but told back in the Golden Age.
Right.
Sort of an untold story, I guess.
Oh, is that not one of the? I thought that was one of the clone ones.
This is the JCPenney reprint.
No. I thought it was. Doesn't he show up? I thought it was in a Howling Commandos as a clone, or like not a true reappearance in a Silver Age, but he's like a clone or a double or something.
There's a Strange Tales where the acrobat disguises himself as Captain America.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't have that one, unfortunately. Lawrence Everett did find one. But he does appear like on the TV and in a magazine at the end. But actually, not the actual like human, living, breathing Captain America at that point.
Yeah.
No, the replacement from the 50s is a whole nother. It's a whole nother thing. That's over here. Hold on a second. Yeah, over here. He's talking about there was a time in the 50s where Captain America was revived for, I don't know, 4 or 5 issues. I'm not that up on that era, but he was a much more like violent and aggressive, supposedly Captain America. But that was not Steve Rogers. That was another one who went through a similar process. But the difference is the stripes didn't go around all the way around the back. That's how you can tell them apart here in this issue, because he was revived for here in the Bronze Age. So that's what Jackson Roykirk is referring to there, I do believe.
I see. Don't let these squirrels get you all deterred. Let's, that's how they do.
Yeah. And Ranger Sly is right. It was kind of like a prototype, a tryout kind of thing to see if that Strange Tales, to see if Captain America would, actually be relevant at that point. And then later on, of course, in Avengers 4, he was found by the Submariner and all that, and then revived him to win the Avengers.
Oh, Jackson Roykirk picking on us.
Yeah, he's standards for me,
Oh, I know it. Let's give a little quick shout out to our newest member of the No Faces chat. They're all rolling in late, which is fine. There's no late, just anytime you want to show up. Yep. But he's here, and we're glad. We're a little, his background's a little suspect, considering, but that's all right. Hey, what's going on there, Super Russ?
Not much. I heard you were doing a Captain America episode, so I thought it was a great time to show off my X-Men books.
And the DC wall. I don't forget about that.
Wow. That you pulled the bub right off the bat there, Russ.
Yeah.
That's what I'm always hoping for. So listen, Russ. I'm glad to have you here. Did you want to jump? There you go. Good boy. Jumping right in. We want to talk about that. Yeah. Push it. I hate to. I'm metaphorically tapping on your head here to. We can't. You got to drop it down just a hair or pull it up a little bit. It's your choice. There you go. That's great. Yes. It's like being a buoy on the ocean.
Let me adjust the.
There it is. Perfect. There. All right. Don't move a muscle. All right. You want to talk about, is that one of your favorite Cap books there, buddy?
No, I just quickly pulled some Captain America books out here. And I believe this is the cover homage to Captain America 100, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a reprint of it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the story reprints, but I know that cover is from Captain America 100. That's just always been a favorite of mine, so I figured I'd show that one first.
Yeah. I think it does. I think it does. Yeah.
Read me the first 2 pages. We'll see if they match.
Yeah, right.
Well, I've never I've never actually read Captain America 100, but I will show. I'll go ahead and show the interior page there.
Yeah, actually, Captain America is the middle of a story arc that started in Tales of 98, I believe. So it's kind of weird how that transition there.
Yeah, just starts off with Cap on ice.
Very cool. All right, we're digging it. Thanks for showing up. What else you got?
Just a few more covers here that I think were pretty cool. I don't have too many like super old books. Most of mine, I think, is from the Bronze era and the modern era. But this is another one of the covers that I think is pretty cool. Got the Toys R Us shopping spree on top.
Ugh, I hate those and the stupid bicycles, and it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, what percentage of the cover you think that's taken up, Russ?
Oh man, pretty good bit, but I mean, it's all right, I guess. It don't bother me too much.
About 15%, I'd say.
All right, we're at Rogers and 15%.
Yeah.
Now he's been known to over exaggerate, so it's probably more like 10.
I wonder if it's too late to enter for the shopping spree.
Over exaggerate. I mean, exaggeration is already over.
What's going on, Sleeper Reader? Good to have you. Welcome. That's a good one. All right, we'll let Russ fumble for some more books. Jambo is here. We want to say, oh wait, hold on. All right, Cap Wolf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop you. You're taking all my books, Russ.
I've got some Liefeld here for later too, for just the meta rog.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, I love the Cap Wolf storyline. It is everything goofy that I like about comics. It represents things that will never translate well to any other kind of media. Like
it is bizarre as can be. Like,
did you know
Wolverine is part wolf?
Only for this storyline. It's I find it to be non-canonical, but go ahead.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
This is actually the only issue in that story that I've gotten to read so far, because that's the only book I've tracked down.
Oh, I read the whole arc. It's pretty it goes off the rails after about 3 issues.
Really? It says it's a 6-parter, it says on the cover.
Yeah. After about issue 3, it starts getting nonsensical. All right. Jambo's here as well. Welcome, Jambo. Glad you could figure out that internet box you have on your screen.
I'll tell you what, it was rough. I had to give the gerbil some extra food tonight in the wheel to get everything to work. So,
wow, poor little guy. You still sitting on him? Oh,
yeah, working pretty hard. So,
all right. Well, what happened to the old? Right, the no faces setup. Yeah, I'm liking this. This works. Looking good.
Yeah, I as DS says, I didn't do my homework, so I'm sorry. I was thinking we were doing just captains. Okay, in general.
Like all
so I was grabbing every captain I could think of, you know.
I could almost be good with that. It's a close one.
Captain Marvel. What do you got?
Exactly. I've got them here. I'll show them to you. But yeah, I was just going crazy on captains there. But I did have this one kind of close. So I was able to grab that. I guess everybody's already shown that one. So
that's cool.
And I had a couple of Avengers he was in also.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one because it's got Doom. I think that's a Wallywood Inc. or something on that one too.
Really?
I believe. Yeah. So
I don't know about
did not know that.
I think so. And there's 22. And I don't go all the way back. I wish I had all those again, but I don't. So
don't we all, Jambo? Oh, man.
Earliest issue of Avengers I have. So
What number is that?
that is number 15. That is
Nice
the
throwdown cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
SmackDown.
I like it.
And I had him in a 2-in-1 that I was able to find.
Looks like about 5-in-1 on that cover.
Yeah, I spared no expense there, man.
Yeah, you got a lot for your buck back then, you know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I was digging out captains, man, and so you know.
We're marking it 25 minutes and 18 seconds off the rails. All right. We tried, everybody.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
No, for us, that's not bad. Captain Science, yeah. I figured Captain Midnight would show up, you know.
And the name Captain spelled wrong on all these books. It's amazing.
Yeah, I tell you, they are. I figured, what is that? Captain Arrow? You have a Captain Arrow, Jambo?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
It's Captain Alan Davis. And I've got a plethora of other captains here, but I'll save them for my next.
We'll be the judge of that.
Captain Britain. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Had a few people showing up. Tats Comics is here. I don't know if we caught Silver Knight Kyle before. Dr. Von Chilla is here.
Hey,
John's here. Good to have you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anybody else I missed, let your intentions be known and I'll shout you out.
Unruly Simeon popped in.
He was here, wasn't he?
Not one.
Unruly Simeon's in the house. Welcome, Unruly. I'm so used to him being here. I thought he was already here.
So I'm going to try to dig some out here. I'll stall for time for a minute and see if I can find my Captain America around here somewhere.
Good man. All right. I think we already showed it, but I'll show it again. Here's the origin retold. And I just wanted to talk about this for just a moment because how many times do you guys reckon that Captain America's origins have been retold?
Oof.
I think it happens about once every 12 issues. You get a panel of him emerging from a pod.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Hey, Meyer.
Is that a Kirby cover?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yep.
Yeah, and Sid Shores. She sells by the seashores. Sid Shores. He sells, by the Sid Shores. That's it. All right, Mario. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Captain, my Captain, he says. That is classic. I just love it. And the retelling of this, it's pretty extensive. I mean, the retelling of this goes, it tells you everything going on. So
yeah, that's an awesome cover.
Yeah,
you have that one too, don't you, Russ?
Huh?
You have that one too.
No, I've got a poster of it, but I don't have the actual book yet.
Oh, which is the one that Unruly Simeon gave you?
Issue 111.
Oh, 111.
Which,
okay.
Yeah, okay. I actually have it right here.
Okay.
Now he has that. You do have this poster as well, just taped above your bed, right? Do the push pins ever fall out in the middle of the night and try and choke you?
No, I've got that. I've got the poster of that one on my door, and the poster of 111 I have displayed over my Captain America shield.
Oh wow!
Which
nice.
That's probably where I should have set up the No Faces camera over there. Hold on, I'm on a tripod. I can move it.
Hindsight's 20. I wouldn't, or in your case, 40-50. I wouldn't worry about it. Let's see.
There we go. I'm mobile.
Hold on. This is happening, folks. Hold on to your breakfast. Oh!
I've actually got a nice little Captain America setup right here.
Oh my gosh. We landed. Hey, and you have even a little spot for a book too. Look at that. It's like this was meant to be.
That's where I keep my 111 at.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
I've got another 111 I'll trade you.
Yeah. This one actually came in an AOK from Unruly Simeon.
Unruly Simeon, yeah.
Yeah. It's got a cool little date stamp on it and everything.
Well, if you feel like getting the AOK is just a little too rich for your blood, I've got this lovely custom colored.
Oh yeah.
111.
The sun faded variant.
This one was actually in the ice with Captain America.
Yeah, I believe it.
He was thawed, protecting his his face from sun blindness and snow blindness and all that good stuff. So just remember that you need this.
That looks cool to me, though. That still looks pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
It does. It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, if you're going to have a sun faded, I think that is a good way to go. Not like a cover where like it has a whole part that's sun faded, the other isn't. That's a cool cover. That's a cool little curiosity, at least.
I do like it. It would be cooler if I had a nice copy to put it next to, and then I'd be like, oh, and look at this novelty I also have. But but as my only copy, it's only slightly embarrassing. That Man Cave's in the house. I think I got this copy from Man Cave.
Oh yeah.
I had just as per par for the course when Man Cave sends me something, I have just acquired it 2 days before. So which works out because I can get rid of my low grades. So I had probably about a 4.0 or a 5 of this, and then I got this nice 7. So I took the upgrade and then went from there. So yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Thank you, Man Cave.
Damien is asking if you ever tried throwing that shield that you have there.
Oh no, that's one of the prop plastic ones.
Oh yeah, it would.
The Marvel Legends, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would break if I threw it against a tree.
Is that one of the? Is that actually the new one, the Winter Soldier, whatever, Falcon Winter Soldier version?
Yeah, that's the one from the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Look at me with my extensive knowledge of shield lines.
I wanted the original, but I couldn't find it anywhere except for eBay, and it was
They
all
stopped
like
making the metal one. The metal ones are out of
oh
production.
yeah, the metal ones are crazy expensive. This one, actually, it retailed I think for 119, but I got it on a sale last year for 85 at GameStop.
What a bargain!
Yeah.
Do you still have the Band-Aid you used to give blood? I'd put it right in the back of
He's
that.
still recovering from that one.
Oh my gosh. $100 for a shield. I'm out. I'm tapping
Yeah, I
out
know.
on that one, brother.
That's why I always wait for sales, man. I know I don't like paying full price for anything. I wait for a sale every time.
Yeah, there's only so much blood you got in there, Russ.
Yeah.
All right, Roger, I know you're chomping at the bit. He's like, I had 17 books pulled and you guys have already shown 12 of them and all out of order. So I know he's mad at us.
Oh, there's the real deal.
Oh,
Issue 100.
Kyle wants to come on, Bub, if you want.
Yeah, give him one sec.
Shoot him a link there. He's got something really cool.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
But will he show it?
I was going to listen to. I was real lucky picking this one up when I was completing my Captain America set. There was a really beat up one, and I emailed the guy. He goes, "No, I sold it, but I got another one. I'll sell you for the same price. I think I got it for $15. It's like
no way.
Oh wow.
Near mint. I mean, I couldn't believe it. But that is cool, right? Coming out of the newspaper. That's a trope that's used here and there. But a Kirby, come on.
That's beautiful.
Of course, here we have one of his longtime partners' first appearance. Back here, he was not able to fly. He just had like some kind of tie-in with the Red Wing Falcon, and he was an athlete, et cetera, et cetera. But I just show this because Cap has had several partners. Obviously, Bucky, we know about that. We know about Rick Jones for a while. We also hate.
Yeah, he's Rick Jones. But wait, what was it?
Of course, D-Man, as we said, they're all over here. See? Nomad. Well, actually, he took that identity. I'll talk about that in a minute. But this was again, I was real lucky getting this one because it has like a rat shoe over here and here. So I got this for like, I don't know, $40 or something. That hurt, by the way. Those $40 hurt.
I bet they did.
Yeah. Here's when the Falcon returns as actually, starts to fight with him, starts to cooperate with him. That was just his first appearance. So this is kind of a issue that nobody talks about, but one that you should, as far as their relationship, this is where it started, really. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about with the Nomad thing, because what happened here is Steve Rogers saw something that was going on in the government, in the upper echelon, the White House, and et cetera, that, really he lost faith in this country and its government. And so he couldn't wear the uniform because he just couldn't represent a country that he thought was, had those kind of problems. So he became Nomad, the man without a country, which I don't have. So why am I flipping that over?
You psyched yourself out, Roger.
I know. You were really convinced there for a minute.
Right. I was like, yay, but I forgot to bring that one out. Yeah, missteps today. A lot of missteps today. I think I'm still recovering from last night.
Me
Somebody
too.
else didn't do their homework.
Yeah. So this is also when Kirby returns now. He left in 109. He went to DC for years and years, did all the Kirby verse over there. And here he returns. Good little fun fact about this one is that the Marvel Mead folder, which I have hanging on the wall behind me, actually came out before this cover. So we could see the cover before it came out. But Kirby, look at that size of that figure coming at you. Flames, a falcon here down, cool stuff.
That's a cool one, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Really cool. Do you have the mead folder pulled, or is it back behind already?
What was that?
Do you have the folder?
Yeah, I have it.
I know you own it. I know you own the set, but do you have it handy?
Well, yeah, I can grab it. Yeah.
All right. And then while you're doing that, after you're done with that, show us the folder.
Yeah, go to the next person. I'll grab it.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's up next. Rusty. What you got, Rusty? Although you showed a lot, so if you want to take a pass, you can.
I got some Liefeld here.
Oh man, that's a pass.
I had this run when I was a kid as part of the books I sold off, and I saw this lot on eBay. Mm-hmm. I think I got the whole lot for like $7 or $8, 13 books. So I just kind of bought them for nostalgic reasons. I actually loved these covers as a kid because.
Oh, really?
That's what I was
like. When you said nostalgic, I was thinking, aren't you supposed to have liked it in the first place?
Yeah. This was one of my favorite covers back in the day, and I still actually kind of like this cover. I like how big and intimidating Crossbones looks over Cap. So that's a cover I still kind of like. But most of these aged like milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that pose Cap has is still replicated in some Instagram model posts that I see that pop up on my feed. I don't seek them out. The algorithm just knows what I like.
I don't know. It's just Liefeld's faces for guys always just kind of look alien-like almost.
Almost? Yeah.
He does a pretty good job drawing the women.
Which one is that?
That's Ricky Barnes, Bucky's daughter.
I don't know him or her.
Is
it a girl? Daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you much about the character because I haven't read these since I rebought them.
Uh-huh.
Here's the infamous Captain America 6 with the Liefeld double D's on Cap.
Oh man!
Oh, there's one worse than that, isn't there?
Well, I've seen other pictures of this where they exaggerated it more, photoshopped and made it
that's
look
a real
even
cover.
bigger.
I've seen it. Surely.
Really?
That's terrible.
I don't know. But that's pretty bad, man. I don't know how some of these got past quality control if they had that back then.
Yeah,
I don't think they did.
I think
I think that's the end of the Liefeld covers on this run.
Thank goodness.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, issue 7 is where Jim Lee took over, and they got better.
And I'm sure that he got the mandate that he couldn't drastically change it. So over the next 4 issues, he shrinks. Like each time you see him, he's a little less puffy.
Yeah. There's issue 8.
He's getting now he's hiding.
Yeah. And the next couple issues, I'm not actually sure who did the covers on these because it doesn't look like Liefeld or Jim Lee. So there's issue 9.
Well, it was good art, is what you're saying.
And they sort of changed up the style of the book there with issue 10. So bad it fell on the ground.
Man, I think it finally leapt.
Yeah. I got too many books on the.
There you go.
But I think it only ran for 13 issues or something.
Yeah. I think all if not most didn't last but a year of the what is it, Heroes Reborn or whatever it was.
Yeah, or a Hero's Return or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Nobody
remembers that, Russ. It was very forgettable stuff.
Yeah.
And this is the last issue, I believe, where they did like a crossover with, I think, Iron Man, Fantastic Four, and Thor, if I'm not mistaken, in the final issue of all 4 books.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, aka Year of Hell. Yeah. Hey,
I'm
Brian,
not sure if Liefeld was writing it all in any of these, or if he was just doing the covers for the first couple.
Wow, you guys are tough.
That's a nice Steranko Captain America there, Russ. That's a nice
Oh
one.
yeah, that's the oldest Captain America in the collection at the moment.
It's sweet, buddy.
I think it's my only Silver Age cap too.
That's beautiful.
That's definitely
All right.
one of the highlights of my collection.
yeah, that's a beauty. Steranko.
Very cool.
Those Steranko issues are just their experiences. Honestly, they're just
Yeah.
beautiful, gorgeous stuff.
I'm still working on my run too to try and complete those. I don't have too many left. I think like 3. I have like 3
Yeah,
left.
my Hulk one is like the worst copy in existence, but it's all together.
Well, if you find a better one, let me know. I'll take the worst one off your hands because I am also competing for the worst issue. I just haven't found it yet.
I'll send that to you gratis. Trust me, if I find another one.
Not finding. Kyle's not finding it. Roger, will you help him? I don't know how to help him find it. I added him. Look in your request folder of IG messages. It might be there.
Oh, I should
you-
have checked there. I didn't know there was such a thing.
As IG, yeah, I know.
Let me.
Look, you threw another one up. I thought we were done. What's this?
I can
Well, that's
send you-
just a Heroes Return issue 1, and this is one I found in the dollar bin with 2 signatures on it.
I was going to say, is that signed? It
Yeah.
looks signed.
Yeah. I'm not sure who the signatures are,
Mark Wade, and the other one's his ego.
but I mean, I found it in a dollar bin, so I mean, it very well could be just some kid signed it or what. I don't know.
Well, it looks legit, but you know, what do I know?
That's probably Mark
Could
Wade
be.
right there.
Yeah.
And who else? Wycheck? It doesn't look like Wycheck. Maybe Garney. That
Could be.
Garney.
Okay, Kyle, I sent you the link.
Well done.
All
sir.
right. And then let's see. Jambo, what do you got to show for us?
Well, okay.
We've seen that one. Next.
I mean, I've got some of Cap getting a bad end of the deal here, getting sucker punched by the Ant-Man.
Are those ants all over those?
Those are ants.
Oh my God. Hold that up closer. I feel like I'm watching cable through the neighbor's window.
Don't do
Sound like
don't
you've
do
done
a-
that before, Bob.
You know, focus there on that. You know.
All right, let's see if I can do something there. Hold on.
All right. Don't hurt yourself. Whoa.
Lovely George Perez cover, I must admit.
Yes, messing up Jambo Studios here. Let's do that.
Studios. I hate to see the casting couch.
Here he is after he's seen the She-Hulk TV series. He looks kind of pissed off over here.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
You can tell I still didn't find my Captain America stuff.
No, you're doing a good job you're doing a good job of. sort
I'm
of-
not stalling or covering or anything. I promise I did my homework. The dog ate it.
Hey, it's just good to have you on here, Jambo. No matter what,
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
you can show whatever you want as long as you're on it.
There's him getting the raw end from Doc Doom up there. Nice Kirby
Wow.
cover. You hold it closer.
Very nice.
And yeah, I got a couple more captains here. There's like Captain Kirk.
What's happening? What's going on?
Pretty soon we're gonna see Captain Hook. You know,
Oh, well, why'd you give him the idea? Now he's gonna go back.
More Captain Kirk.
Hey, Steve, you showed up just in time for a Captain Hook reference. You're gonna
This
love
is a
it.
good one. This is an oldie but a goodie. You'll enjoy it. Captain Video.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's an old one.
What? No Captain and the Kids? Oh, I'm disappointed.
Well, I didn't find him either.
My
Oh.
goodness.
This was handy. Captain Marvel. The Worry Bird. So some more captains out there besides Captain America. But
We got to do a Captain episode now, Bub.
I know, and not invite Jambo because he's
using
Shot
all my
his wad on
books,
this one.
right?
Yeah, let's do a Stump the Jambo Captain episode.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna stop this parade of otherworldly captains to
One more,
invite
one more.
Silver Knight Kyle onto the stream. Well, one more. All right, Captain Marvel. Oh, and naturally, yes, we were waiting for that.
It's signed.
By whom? Did you sign it? Is that Sanat?
Maybe.
Who did that?
Starlin.
Jim Starlin. Yeah.
Starlin, right.
Nice.
If it's Captain Marvel, it's Starlin.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, I'm done messing
Kyle is
around.
here. He's using the Lady Fantastic duck from the paparazzi approach to the No Faces comic chat. It will forever be named such. The Lady Fantastic paparazzi approach camera angle.
All right. Well, my intent was to show something nobody had, but first, before we get that far, we'll just throw in a Stranko cap.
There we go. That's a good
Nice.
palate cleanser after some of the stuff we've seen in the last couple rounds.
I had a mint condition copy of 109, but I traded that away for some other big get. So, but that one was on top of things in handy, and Roger knows what's coming here. But
Oh, I know what's coming.
no one answered the question in the chat that I saw of John Byrne's first work. Who knows John Byrne's first published work of Captain America? Not Metarog.
Drat.
I don't know. But if I ever get that question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'll have Metarog's phone number handy.
Put me on dial.
Yeah.
And Kyle, too.
About 2.5 years before he became a professional, over 3 years before he worked for Marvel, amateur John Byrne doing Captain America.
Yep. Chronicle.
Oh
3.
wow.
I like
So
it.
that's Byrne's first published Captain America piece.
We'll take it.
And super duper rare. I mean, that there must have been maybe 100 copies of that, Kyle. I mean, just really rare stuff.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of them. And this is super high grade. And sooner or later, it's going to find its way to Roger. He'll find something to trade me for it.
I'm working
I
on it.
believe it. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So, but yeah, that was my cap show off. I was just going to send a picture, and I thought, no, hey, it's a No Faces. I don't have to be pretty. I did have to get out of the bathtub because you guys went on the air while I was in the bathtub. I'm like,
Sorry about that. I hope you hit the highlights before you got out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
got out of the tub. Had to scrub my bald spot, but
oh, jeez.
Oh, good grief.
Well, I'm
Oh,
glad you pronounced
I
that
hope you chose
correctly.
the right one. Yeah,
but yeah,
that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing.
early
God,
1973 Captain America.
That's a good
That's
one.
all I got. I ain't digging through a bunch of boxes and stuff tonight, so I'm gonna dip out here.
Don't worry, no one else did either. They just throwing up whatever they had handy by the bathtub.
Yeah, come join us again, Kyle. You know,
Yeah.
when you have something, you know, to participate, because your collection
see-
is amazing, my friend.
See if you
I
can
could-
find your way to that chat that I put you in it.
I'd show up. I'd show up digging around my books unless you want me to turn this at my bookshelf. I can grab a stack of caps, but no real
Very
fun
good.
there. They're just meh. I've traded away all my big caps. So
All right. Well, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for joining. Take care and enjoy yourself. We've enjoyed you. All right. Thanks, Kyle.
Take care, Kyle.
Awesome. That was great.
That was
Yeah.
good.
All right.
Yeah, he's got some really rare stuff over there. Amazing stuff.
Very cool. I like it. I'm digging it. All right, Jambo. No, not Jambo. Oh my gosh. All right. Roger.
Oh,
I can't do it. No more.
I probably,
Captain Planet was coming out. I think.
yeah,
Mark
all the
Nissan
captains
said-
get confusing, don't they? Yeah.
Captain Planet was guys. Oh no, please.
Yeah, Captain Planet. Mark the Cuddy
Rayman's here.
can you see that back here?
Rayman's
cool.
enjoying his breakfast. Good to have you. Let's
All right,
see. Yeah.
so you want me to show you this here?
Sleepy Reader says back to the tub with Kyle.
Back to the tub. Back to the tub. Back to the tub. So there
Yes,
you
would
go.
please show that there?
There you go. See, exactly the same.
I mean, the color, everything's a lot of times
Everything.
when they do stuff like that, the coloring is different.
No, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's the exact. It was the same. My understanding was they took the same, you know, the cover plate, and this just, you know, how this came out like a few weeks or a month before this cover. Obviously, they took out the price you know, and
Yeah.
the banner is different. As you can see, is that all in? Hold on. Well, let me change my computer.
Oh wow.
So you can see the banner is filled in a different color, white here and black there.
That's just to save ink.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it even has the comics code over here. It's really cool. And the King Kirby is back, the whole bit, you know. So it's really neat to have something like this. You know, the first when Kirby comes back, it's yeah. I remember picking this up off the spinner rack and just being so excited that that this was back, because I had read the reprints, you know, of the Cap Kirby stuff. So
Yeah.
couple other kind of couple other interesting items I have here. This is a lithograph, Jack Kirby lithograph.
I'm tapping your head. There you go.
Oh, okay. This was sent to me by our buddy, One-Legged Books, Chris.
Boy, I miss Chris.
I do too. He's
What
busy.
a great guy.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. But you know, talk about a Captain America fan. That is the
Huge.
pinnacle of the Captain America fan. Yeah, right there.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Wow.
You know, he sent me this. This is what Kirby later on in his career, he went to cons, but he couldn't really draw fast enough or whatever. So he would have this available and he would sign them over to people, etc. This one's not signed though. This was a pure one before he actually had taken it to the con. And this is the book and record.
Oh yeah, I got some of those. I should have brought those out.
Yeah. And you know, it's not. This is is this the first appearance of this guy here? Like the second Baron Zemo, whatever his name is, Helmet, whatever. I forgot what his name was. Here he's called the Phoenix. Yeah, but it's a Zemo. It's a Zemo. I don't know if it's his first appearance, but it's a Zemo anyway. And it's cool because it's no ads, and you have the record back there. And of course, Bub has a record player, so he can actually hear it. I no longer do, but
yes. So right now I hear that record because I own a record player. I can hear it. So anyone else who owns one, you can hear it too. But if you don't own a record player, you can't hear it. Sorry.
No, you can't hear it. So
it's like a dog frequency.
And I think Russ already showed this one, but I you know, Byrne had a very short run in Captain America, but boy, he drew a fantastic Captain America. You know, muscular, but you know, lithe too. He just has that way of drawing motion, and oh man, such a great run there by Byrne. I wish it was longer. And of course, this one here is when I think this is the first time he met the Punisher. And
that's an awesome cover.
It is, right? A Frank Miller cover, I do believe. And Russ, the reason I think it's awesome is because they are so diametrically opposed in their philosophies.
Yep.
Captain America, I mean, he goes to extremes not to kill anybody, and Punisher goes to extremes to do it. But ultimately, though, they kind of have a little tot-to-tot here and realize that, you know, their goals are similar, but their means are very, very different. So, anyway. And that's all I got, my friend. Oh, besides, since Silver Age Dave isn't here, I'll show this one.
Yeah, I had mine pulled out. He said he was. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Everybody, all right. If Roger returns, he. Well, that was his last round anyway. But he popped back in. I think he dropped this computer. Who knows?
Oh no!
I'll tell you, one of the trickiest things you'll ever endeavor to do is your first setup for the No Faces Comic Chat. This marking the 878th setup for Roger, and we're still working out the bugs. All right, Jambo, you're up anyway.
Yeah,
What's
I know
up?
I make it look smooth, but it's not as easy as it seems, you know.
Oh,
so.
You're not up. Russ is up. All right, park it, Jambo.
Oh.
Russ, what do you got?
I've got some covers here from the Brubaker run,
Ooh,
starting with
Brubaker.
issue 34.
Is that a rhubarb jelly? Brubaker? Go ahead.
This is the first appearance of Bucky Barnes as Captain America. I picked that up. for a crazy good deal in a lot for like $5 or $6.
A lot, like a trucker lot, like a parking lot. Like what do you have to do?
A lot on eBay.
Oh,
Yeah, this was I picked these up before they had the Falcon and Winter Soldier show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got them super cheap still.
Awesome.
I just this is just a great run to read, and they had some of the best covers I've seen.
Oh,
That was a good
Roger
one.
said his internet crapped out on him.
Yeah, issue 35.
Who did the artwork on these? Brubaker's a writer, isn't he?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think he did the art too. Not sure.
I know Epting. Is Epting a writer? Didn't Epting maybe do that, or
It was something, I think.
no,
I have
not
to,
something.
I'll look on the interior when somebody else comes up.
This is your last run, so don't expect any more preferential
Right.
treatment. I'm already letting your high def 144p on my stream. Do not adjust your television sets.
Here's a cool Red Skull cover, issue 38.
Yeah.
We'll take your word for it.
It's I think this is the first issue where Bucky and Falcon team up.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's kind of like a little monarchy.
I like
And
that.
we got Captain America returning there against Bucky.
Was he alive during that run, or
I think this is where he came back. Issue 39 where he came back. It might have been in another comic, but
where had he been?
I believe it was during the Civil War storyline where they killed him off.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
actually read the Civil War story, so
Oh, he dies in that one?
yeah,
Oh,
I believe
man.
so at the end of it.
It's a run.
Thanks for telling us.
But
Yeah,
that's spoiler for a 20-year-old comic.
You're like, hey, I got 80-year-old comics I haven't read yet. So
This is probably my favorite cover right here.
That's a
Kind of
good
got the old school costume. But yeah, that's it for me on my cat books.
Does anybody have that new book that looks like a old Captain America that has him and Bucky on the cover of it?
I've seen that cover, but I don't have it.
Age Captain America, but it's about 10 years old, something like that.
what's up, dope?
I've got a poster book that might have that cover on it.
Yeah, I
We're
like
not worried
that
about
one.
your poster books. All right, on to supposed captains.
I dug out my Alan Bellman signed Captain America print.
About time.
Socking Hitler in the face with the old shield. That's an old school shield.
That is cool.
Nazi swine. So yeah, I got that at a con. It was kind of cool. Got to talk to Alan Bellman and stuff back then in the day. He was signing everything, man. He would sign and talk to you forever, and pretty cool. And I got this. I forgot I had this. I got this just the other day.
Oh wow, what is that?
It's a trade. Theater of War, Captain America.
What does it collect?
Would ask me that, right?
It was a big decision when you bought it, I'm sure.
Theater of War, man. The complete.
I'll just get this. I don't know what it is. Who cares?
It was
I'm just
actually
gonna grab
a the Theater of War. It collected
Oh, yeah,
that
the
whole
theater.
storyline. Yeah,
The
So,
field hole.
it had a really cool back cover. Actually, like the back cover better than the front cover.
Digging it.
So that's pretty much it. Unless you want me to show you some more Captain
I
Marvel.
do not.
or
I do
Captain
not.
Midnight.
Thanks,
Some more
Kyle, for
Captain
joining us.
America.
We're hopping off too. We're just that was the last round. Roger's run out of internet. I
I've got
Roger didn't feed his gerbil, man.
no, that's true.
I think I found that cover. Is this the one you were talking about?
We don't think you found it.
That is it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
done. Yes, sir. That looks like a golden age Captain America, the trade dress, I guess.
Yeah. There's like the old school,
Right.
and then the new.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Very cool. Well, he saved your run at the end there, Jambo.
I appreciate it, Russ.
No problem.
I could not find my Captain America.
For the age-old debate.
You pull that out, man.
So did I. For the age-old debate of what's stronger, adamantium or vibranium. There you go. I think it might be vibranium. So we'll see. Because it has more reactive powers, I think. And then, of course, to complete my my background trilogy here of that's of course a published 103. This is the original pencils, the original Kirby pencils.
Oh, nice.
For 103. So you can see the difference in Red Skull there. So the much scarier the way Kirby had him.
Yeah.
So, and then of course the touch-ups give you that. And then I have to pull it out every chance I get. But there's my finished one there, signed by the creator, the co-creator, according to Roger. We have unverified sources, but it's signed by the co-creator of Captain American. So there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, that's it. That's all we got for tonight. We got to rush off here. Russ and I are going to be on another stream in just a few short minutes to give Russ time to go pee, and I'm going to get a drink. Hopefully none of that happens in the same room. And then and we'll be over on wait, where are we going?
Simon's channel.
Simon's channel.
All right.
I have no idea until they tell me. My handler is off today, so yeah. So all right, so that sounds good. We'll be over there. Jambo, what do you got coming up on your fine channel or any fine channels in which you'll be gracing?
I will be on Micah the Graphic Man's channel Wednesday night at 8:00. Old guys showing old books. So if you like that kind of thing, be sure to tune in. It's always a lot of fun. I enjoy that.
All right. Well, I know Jambo's always down to show his old man stuff anytime he gets a chance. So we'll be following that. And I think you just recently, I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet, but didn't you put up a haul this weekend?
Yeah, I got a few things from Virginia. I had to go there for work and was able to stop into a couple of shops. One of them was good, one of them not so good. So but I got some books anyways. All
right. Tune in to find out. All right, check out Jambo. He's usually putting up a haul over the weekend and doing great stuff. Benny C's in the house. What's up, Benny C? All right, so Russ, other than later in just 5 minutes, what have you got going on your channel or any of the channels that are fool enough to offer you a spot?
Well, I currently have a giveaway going on. I currently have a giveaway going on. It's just a comment entry. So if you want to go over there and enter for a chance to win a 9.8 Wonder Woman Black and Gold issue 1, go do that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Wasn't that the one that you had some big kerfuffle over?
Yeah, I had a hard time getting it in. I pre-ordered it before it came out, and I was supposed to get it in like I think September of last year. And I waited till October, and I emailed them, and they said we haven't sent them off yet. So I ended up waiting like a year and a half to get that book in.
Wow.
I'm glad you got it, and now you're giving it away. What a man. After all that ordeal, you gave everybody heck over it. You tried to get a bunch of teenagers fired from their job, and then...
No, I didn't do that.
He decided he was over it after he got it.
I didn't really want it in the
I got a whole $15 refund on it. So
all right. Well, that's the important part right there.
Yeah.
That's what counts. That's worth Russ's heartache for a year, about $15.
Yeah, that's about right.
That is awesome. All right. Oh, and me. Yeah, I got some hauls. I'll have another haul. I'm trying to do at least one haul a week, maybe two. I was going to show this real quick as one of my final things. So here's the soundtrack, the Captain America soundtrack.
Ooh.
Oh.
Very cool there. It's on a picture disc. So I guess I'll put my dirty prints on it like some sort of oath. But
have you tried to block anything with that yet, Bub? I mean, it looks like a shield. Have you tried to deflect anything?
Things of this nature have been deflecting relationships for years.
See if you can frisbee it across the room there.
And then the back here, this one was the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger. So this is from the first movie.
Nice.
There you go.
Very cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, digging it. Love it. Get yours today. Just stay out of my room. And I'm going to do a shameless plug. I made a plea yesterday. I'm going to make another plea on Simon's channel, so be ready for that. If any of you have a GameStop in your area, this sticker book, they're selling these stickers, these packs of stickers for 50 cents a piece right now. And although you may be tempted to buy one for yourself, I wholeheartedly beg you to buy every pack you see and mail them to me. I'm trying to complete the sticker book. And it's been out for 2 years. So I don't know if I'm going to make it without help, because now they're flying off the shelves. Now that they're cheap and everything, you can't hardly, there's a good chance you'll go to your GameStop and there won't be one. So, but
I've got one in my area. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, everybody, well, go now, because they just went on sale this weekend. And they were $5 a pack, and now they're 50 cents. So it's like they're flying off the shelves, and I'm worried I won't be able to finish my book. And I've got pretty good. I'm pretty far along on it. See, I'm missing that one, and it goes on from there. But it's a really neat book, and it's got a lot of cool stuff. There's some good cap stuff to bring it all in. But you see, out of this whole page spread, I'm just missing one. And so it's getting frustrating, folks. And that's actually stickers there too. They're very well done. But
it's not like the Marvel value stamps. You're not going to be defacing anything,
right? You're defacing this packaging of where the stickers came from. But that's it. So if you guys have that in your area, how close am I completing it? I think I'm about. They're random packs, so I don't know. I think I'm about 50 packs away, if that makes sense. So about $25 worth. I don't know. But if anybody has these in your area, let me know. Get all you can, and I will buy them, ship them to me, because they fit in an envelope, Ship them to me, and I will pay you back. I'm not asking for charities. I just need help. So, which has been said about me for a great many years. Now is the time I finally admitted it. The old Bubsy needs help. So that's how close I am. I was this close, and now I feel like it's gonna slip out of my reach. So, all right, everybody, thank you all for joining us, and thanks for being part of the team here. We had Roger here for most of the night till his internet gave out. He forgot to feed the gerbil, and we got. Jambo was here, Russ was here, and thank you all. We'll catch you next week on the No Faces comic chat. Remember to read a comic. Let's see. What do we got here? We got. We'll just do this one. Read a comic, and don't apologize for the bad spelling and or mistakes in accuracy to our information. And don't apologize for the glare. And Jambo says that what's her name says. Yeah, of course. Raquel Welch, is that Welch?
Yeah.
Says subscribe. And Russ always says, we'll see you at the comic shop. What is Russ? What's your call sign there?
I just say peace when I end the video.
Yeah, that's why I forgot. So Russ says peace. Jimbo says subscribe. And I say read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.